This is my classroom discipline approach model. First, we're going to start off with talking about students' rights and students' responsibilities. Students have the right to learn without disruption, and they also have the right to a safe and supportive learning environment. Students' responsibilities include following class rules, behaving in a way that does not disrupt their classmates' learning, taking responsibility and ownership over their actions, and being willing to learn and to grow. My discipline model follows a leveled system, starting with level 1, which is a nonverbal reminder. The teacher will redirect students nonverbally. This could be tapping on their desk or tapping on their paper to redirect them to the task at hand, pointing to the class rules and expectations, or just giving them a look. This connects to Kunin's theory, including preventing behaviors. By knowing what's going on in the classroom at all times, I can put a stop to a behavior before it becomes a disruption. In the event that that behavior does become a disruption, we would move to level 2, which is a verbal warning. The teacher will give the student a verbal reminder of class expectations and will redirect the student to get back on task or to follow expectations. The teacher will also follow up with the student by having a one-on-one conversation with them about their behavior. I believe that in order for this conversation to be productive, the teacher should follow Gounod's theory of sane messages. The conversation should focus on specific student behaviors and actions and how it connects to the classroom rules and expectations. The conversation should not include any discussion of students' character or previous behaviors or any negative talk about the student. I believe that it's really important for teachers to have positive conversations with students regarding their behavior because that's how they're going to grow and learn from it and not feel shame or like they're a bad student and there's no reason for them to try to improve their behavior, which I feel like is what happens a lot when the conversation is more negative and attacking students' character. This also connects to my classroom management philosophy and the theme of teacher accountability. I think it's important for teachers to be the responsible adult in this situation and model positive behavioral conversations. In the event that this conversation is not productive and the behavior continues yet again, the student will fill out a behavior reflection, which is right underneath of me. The behavior reflection addresses both their behavior and classroom expectations, and it must be signed by both the parent and the teacher and returned to the teacher. As you can see, the behavior reflection has students identify which classroom rule from our code of conduct was not being met. It asks them what happened to lay out their specific actions of what they did. Then it asks them why did it happen, and this might be addressing the need that was not being met or background context that the teacher might not be aware of. Then it asks them what they can do differently next time. How can I meet this need while also following expectations? Again, after the student completes the behavior reflection, it will be sent home and must be signed by the parents and returned, or guardians, and returned to the teacher. This will be kept as documentation, and in the event that the behavior continues and it's causing a significant learning disruption, the teacher will have a conference with the parent or guardians and administration, whether that's the principal or the guidance counselor or the behavior specialist. It depends on the school and the district, but they would have a meeting either online or in person to discuss the student's behavior and to create a plan for the student going forward. This is a sort of last resort option. This is in the event that the teacher has exhausted all of their resources and we need to work together as a community to create a plan for how to help the student with their behavior going forward.